Hello all viewers, my name is Ahmed. In this tutorial, I will show you how to configure the wall gateway. If you are ready, let's go! As you can see, this is our LAN network. We need to connect it with the switch. First, the wall gateway can be defined as a LAN port that connected with the router device to enable the LAN network can forward the data to external network. Okay, how to do this? Let's add a router device from these different types of router. Pick, for example, 1941. And then move to the connection to connect this with the router with the switches device straight through, and then plug in it or connect it with gigabit Ethernet 01 or in your choice and connect it with the router. Great. Now the router has connected with the switch. As you can see, this port is still shut it down. First, for example, we need to highlight this for this IP address 192.168.1.1, for example 24, to apply this IP addresses to this LAN port on the gigabit Ethernet, as you can see here, G00. This is the interfaces we should assign the IP addresses. How to do this? Click on router, move to the CLI or command line interface tab. As you can see here, let me drag this. This is, would you like, this is the question type no. This is the initial configuration we need to configure by ourselves. Type no and hit enter. As you can see, this is the name of the router, and now in the global we need to enter inside the router interface, type enable or in, and then hit enter, and also type configure terminal, and then hit enter. There is an error. Configure terminal, and guess what? Great. Here we need to enter inside the interfaces is gigabit Ethernet 00. Type interface or int G00. This is means gigabit Ethernet 00. And assign the IP addresses. For example, as we can see here, type IP address and 192.168.1.1 and then space, and then follow it by the subnet mask. Subnet mask here by default 255.255.255.0 and hit enter. Great. Now we assign the IP addresses, but still the port has shut it down. How to switch it on? Just type no shut down or no shut, and see what is happened to the port. As you can see here, the green that represent this port has opened, as you can see here in the local network. That means all this port has activated, become switched on. So now the router assigned are connected with the switches device. That means this device can communicate with the LAN network. How to do that? First, go to any PC and ping this IP addresses with router device. For example, here on the laptop one, so the Cisco top, move to the command prompt, for example, and type ping followed by the default gateway IP addresses 192.168.1.1 and hit enter and just wait. As you can see, great. That means the connection between router and device has successfully. As you can see, send it 4 packet and receive 4 packet and lose 0. This means the router can communicate with internal network and the internal node can communicate with router device. Also, we can ping from here. You can ping the router also with that device ping and type 192.168.1.4 and hit enter and just wait. As well, we have to exit and move to the global and just ping 192.168.1.1. Just wait. Great, successful. Also, the router can ping any device on a LAN network. Great, excellent. Close this window, and also we need to ensure that can be sent a packet from internal to external or to the router device. Move to the BDU tools. Send a packet, for example, from laptop 0 to the router. Also can be successful. As you can see, great. Laptop is the source and the router is the destination. Also, we need to reflect this operation. Router send it a packet, for example, to the printer, also become successfully. Just wait, don't worry. First, that is the first time. Send it again, will become successfully. As you can see, great. Router is the source and the printer is the destination, and the protocol here of the connection is ICMP. Great. That is LAN network can forward the data through this router device. So, briefly, we can say that LAN port or the default gateway, this is the LAN port, enables the LAN network can forward data to external networks through a device known as a router, or this port known as LAN port or the default gateway. So, I think it's so simple and it's so easy to configure, right? So, now it is time, guys, to say goodbye and see you next time.